My name is Sumati. I'm a certified yoga teacher and also craniosacral therapist. Um, and also, I have been certified with various other alternate healing therapies where a holistically approach to the health. Everything I've learned is science-based, not the energy healing work. I'm making this video to bring awareness on how CST can help neurodivergent kids. I'm making this especially for the kids and the parents. All of us could be neurotypical or neurodivergent. One of it could be. Neurotypical is basically their function, their brain structure is like the typical, the way they process, learns, behaves, everything kind of like typical. And neurodivergent, they're a little different from the typical people, where it could be, and again, neurodivergence is like a wide spectrum. It could be autism, it could be ADHD, it could be dyslexia, it could be any other. It's a wide spectrum. There are a uh, lot more conditions listed in the spectrum of neurodivergence category. That being said, earlier it was considered as a problem abnormal, but scientists now understand that neurodivergence is not inherently an issue for the individual. It has large social benefit also. So not all of them are a disability, but a difference on how the brain works. Nowadays the schools are like, considering like a special kids and all that. It's like it's they are special. Why? Because it's not just the tantrums or disability about the learning and the behavioral pattern and all that, but they do have special traits also. So that as parents, it's kind of your responsibility to help the kid find their interests and what are they good at, find what are their superpowers. So on that note, I also want to bring, like, emphasize on this thing. If your kid is clinically diagnosed with any of the neurodivergent spectrum, um, then please consider them as it's normal. They just need a little different ways on how you teach things and how they behave in general as a behavioral pattern, all of that. And like usual common issues, how it manifests as, like, I am overall telling for neurodivergent kids, not specific to autism, ADHD, or other issues. They do have a little difficulty picking up social cues and, like, communicating in social situation, a problem with the speech or language. um, in extreme cases, sometimes their nervous system is very sensitive, I would say. If it is agitated, the kid can actually get into this super restless behavior, like, they could be biting, harming other kids, like beating, biting, pinching. These things can develop in the kids when they're like really agitated. Their nervous system is agitated in that case. So they also have, like, sensitivity, or it could be sometimes insensitivity also to light, sound, and the texture of the clothes, heat, crowds, all of that. It could be either one of it, like, too sensitive, or like a really they're just little lack of a bit of insensitivity to all of this also. But and also some kids could uh, autistic spectrum kids might allow the routine, that they prefer the routine, but ADHD is difficult to keep up the routine, because they every day they wake up, it's different. Like, you have to make a conscious decision on certain things, that especially brushing teeth, or like it's basic things like, taking bath and all that. It's not like going to be habit forming for them. Their brain works different, like, again. So as I like to just keep it short here, like their preference is different. Like, it could be like they want a routine, or sometimes they just dislike the routine. They dislike change. Also difficulty focusing, inattentiveness, the attention span is very less and all that. That being said, I also want to tell the good things about this. In general, there are some good things also. It could be like it's not an inattentiveness always. There could be hyper focused also, provided they love the subject, they love what they're doing. Then there could be like the wonderful concentration for probably hours together. Um, and also like they could have the close attention to detail. They might be like really innovative thinkers. Most of the scientists are actually neurodivergent people. That being aside, like they are very innovative thinkers. They can recognize the heightened ability to recognize the patterns, changes. Sometimes they could be wonderful musicians also. And even the technology, they can learn super fast, provided they love the subject. Like this, I want you to be like, because I'm making this video especially for the parents of neurodivergent kids, please be aware that your kid doesn't have a disability, but they do have superpowers also. If they are stuck with any of these issues, it just means that their nervous system is like agitated, hyperactive. You need help, need to provide help to bring the balance with their nervous system, and then eventually they can recognize what is their superpower. Also, that being said, I want to quickly talk about what is CST. The full form is biodynamic craniosacral therapy. I'm going to just call it CST, short form for the craniosacral therapy. Um, this therapy is a touch therapy. The client lies down on the table, fully clothed. It's not a massage or something. It's a fully clothed. It's a very gentle touch. We tap into the health, like we tap into a lot of health expressions in the body, like cerebrospinal fluid, how it is functioning, and sometimes the skull, um, the spine, and like all the joints, fascial connections, sometimes organs, and like the whole health expressions of the body with just the touch. It looks like they're doing nothing, but there's a lot happening as in own hands, because we've learned 2-year course, and there's a lot more happening, a lot more I can recognize. So with that touch, their nervous system gets regulated so easily. A neurodivergent kid has sensitive nervous system. The sensitive nervous system can cause other issues also. The sleep issues at very early age, because their nervous system is little sensitive, or it could be digestive related issues for the kids, because it's all connected. The vagus nerve connects to the digestive system and a lot more other things. So everything again comes back to nervous system, because nervous system is what is connecting all of the bodily functions in the body. So in CST, with the touch, what happens, it brings the balance, beautiful balance in this central nervous system, peripheral nervous system, especially autonomic nervous system related one. It brings back that sympathetic and parasympathetic balance between these, and which helps greatly in how they first and foremost bring the regulation, and that also helps with their immune system and gut related issues. Then the sleep gets better, and also the hormones function in their kids. The hormones, like basically there is a little difference in the kids, especially autistic kid might have vasopressin, oxytocin, serotonin, melatonin. These levels are a bit low for autistic kids. And for ADHD, there are a few more, but mainly dopamine is less for them. Like that, the neurodivergent kid usually have a little different way of how their hormones play also. So this helps bring back the balance in that also. CST mostly tap into this beautiful nerve called vagus nerve. It's a cranial nerve. It comes from the brain and it goes through the right next to the vocal cord, and it connects to main organs in the body like heart and the digestive system. A lot more internal systems it connects. So for anybody to be healthy, neurodivergent or neurotypical, for anybody to be healthy, this vagus nerve has to be functioning properly. In CST, what happens, because we are tapping into the vagal tone, and it brings back the beautiful balance between sympathetic and parasympathetic states in the client's body. So this being said, I also want to emphasize, as parents, if your mom or dad for the kid who is neurodivergent, it is not easy for you, because sometimes if their nervous system is agitated, their behavior is agitated, you handling that can cause a lot of disturbances and can increase the stress in your system. If your nervous system is agitated, that is going to make the symptoms of the kids symptoms worse, and then again it is infinite negative loop that each other increasing their symptoms for worse. This is where CST helps greatly. If you want to get the therapy for your kid or not, but I would highly recommend to take the therapy for yourself first if you're a parent of neurodivergent kid, because you manage your stress levels better, like your nervous system is regulated, then the co-regulation happens because of your calmness. Your kid also build the balance. If both of you can take therapy, that's nothing like it. Wonderful way. You both actually keep both of you sane in that way. Like your health improves and the kids' health also improves. Overall, it just makes your life easier. So that's why I would highly recommend to take craniosacral therapy sessions, if at all you can, along with anything else what you are doing. This being said, I also want to conclude that craniosacral therapy definitely make a huge difference in managing the symptoms, but not just the craniosacral therapy or medical help, even the surgeries, nothing of that can reverse the whole condition. It cannot be reversed. um the structure is a little different. Like I said, it is not only the negative thing, it is actually positive thing. When the nervous system is regulated, that's when they would be able to tap into what their superpower is, what are their interests, what are they what they can excel in their life. So that's very important. Just be aware that CST helps in regulating the nervous system and managing the symptoms, making your life better. Give the therapy a try. Signing off, my name is Sumati. I'm a craniosacral therapist. Please feel free to get in touch if you need a therapy. Thank you.